Hey folks, I'm really excited to talk to you today about an upcoming course I'm going to be doing called Cosmic Alchemy, Unlocking Your Hidden Allies in Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Turn the most challenging planets into your greatest guides. As you can see here, I have this graphic, and it's really important because as it says here, are you struggling with anger, fear, confusion, or criticism in your life? These are an amalgam of Rahu, Ketu, Mars, and Saturn. Powerful emotions stem from the most misunderstood planets in Vedic astrology: Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. But what if these planets aren't your enemies? What if they're actually your greatest allies in disguise, waiting to unlock the hidden wisdom? Because again, there's deep power and strength in transforming that anger. Everything you're trying to do to feel strong and powerful revolves around transforming Mars anger into strength and courage, Saturn fear and stress and worry into commitment, perseverance, Rahu, confusion, mistakes, immaturity into ingenuity, Ketu's criticism and stern, rigid certainty into mastery. So again, as you see here, transform Mars discipline and courage into focused action, Mars fear and stress into long-term commitments, wisdom, deep compassion, sensitivity. Rahu transform the confusion and obsession into innovation, enthusiasm, insight. Ketu transformed that rigid certainty into detachment, mastery, expertise. So again, why now? Because all of these energies are shifting right now. Mars has been back and forth between Cancer and Gemini. Rahu and Saturn are about to meet up in Pisces, and then Rahu and Ketu are going to move. By the time we hit the end of May, Rahu and Ketu will be in new signs. Saturn will be in a new sign. Saturn is about to move in Pisces. The eclipses are here, all of this. So March 22nd and 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific, I'm going to be teaching this weekend course on each of these planets. You get some great bonuses between now and then. As it says here, you can see this. One second, come on. As it says here, on March 17th, 11 a.m. Pacific, again, this will be live, but then also recorded, Mars and Saturn, the fight or flight response. That's really what Mars and Saturn are, fight or flight, right? The fight or flight response, really understanding the difference between Mars and Saturn and these superpowers. And then on Thursday, March 20th, Rahu and Ketu, the inner child or the strict parent. Again, both of them have a great sense of wisdom to impart. We all talk about the wounded inner child. A lot of this is Rahu stuff working through and with the Ketu energy as well. So again, those bonuses are there. And then when we get in onto the weekend class, I'm going to go through each planet. There will be 4 modules, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, dedicated to Mars and Saturn and Rahu and Ketu. And I'm going to go through each of these planets in all of the signs and understanding the evolutionary processes. This is also going to be a certification course where at the end of this course, there'll be an online exam. If you pass that exam with a grade of 75% or more, you'll get a badge and a diploma that you can display on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever profiles. But it's to show the importance of understanding how to interpret Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Again, this is extremely important because most people have just turned these planetary energies into these sort of enemies. In fact, they're called, malefics and whatnot. But again, they are not your enemy. In many ways, they're your greatest ally, and they're the energies that we need to help get us out of the muck often, because we make a lot of mistakes with certain planetary forces, and then Mars and Saturn have to come in and persevere and fight, and then Rahu Ketu expand and tap into the part of our karma that is not just in this world. So it's time that you really understood these things with greater detail And I'm doing my best to put it out there, whether you understand them or not. All these shifts are happening within a couple months. Rahu is going to be, in Aquarius and Leo, a whole new paradigm. Saturn is going to be in Pisces, a whole new paradigm. Mars is going to be moving back and forth in between Cancer and Gemini until the summer. So now's a great chance to really learn about these things in general, the evolutionary forces, and how they impact you in your life. So I hope this will help you, and I hope to see you on the weekend course.